Kasumulu is a Tanzanian town situated at the border with Malawi, adjacent to the Malawian town of Songwe. This border crossing the vital conduct for the trade and the travel between the two nations. At Kasumulu-Songwe border, travelers can exchange Tanzanian shillings for Malawian kwacha and vice versa. It's advisable to use official exchange services to ensure fair rates and avoid counterfeit currency. Some travelers have reported attempts by an official agent to sell services at inflated prices. Therefore, caution is recommended when dealing with unofficial money changes. The border between Tanzania and Malawi over Lake Nyasa, known as Lake Malawi in Malawi, has been a long-standing issue. Malawians assert that the entire lake up to Tanzanian shore fall within the territory. The Heligoland Treaty of 1890. Tanzania contends that the border runs through the lake's median line. This disagreement has persisted for decades, occasionally causing diplomatic tensions, especially when resources exploration activities such as oil prospecting are initiated in the dispute areas. The Kasumulu-Songwe border is a significant route for the freight transport between Tanzania and Malawi. The crossing is crucial for the good traveling from the port of Dar es Salaam to Malawi. However, the travelers have reported that the border can be congested with the trucks, leading to delays. For instance, one traveler noted that crossing the border took 5 hours, with the substantial portions of the time spent of vehicle-related to procedures. The border region is characterized by the rich tapestry of cultural exchange. Ethnic groups in this area often share similar traditions, customs, and language. For instance, the sense of community across the border. While Tanzanian official language is Swahili and Malawi is Chichewa, local dialects prevalent and multilingualism is common. This linguistic diversity facilitates cross-border communications and cultural interactions. You can ask what the operation hours of Kasumulu-Songwe border. Kasumulu, Tanzania, and Songwe, Malawi border posts operate daily, including the public holidays. The operating hours as follows. Kasumulu border open at 7 and Songwe border post Malawi open at 6 a.m. The border dispute between Tanzania and Malawi over Lake Nyasa, Lake Malawi, remains unresolved. In December 2024, the Tanzanian government directed schools to use official maps depicting and contested border area, emphasizing the Tanzanian claims to half of the lake. This move underscores ongoing nature of the dispute. Kasumulu-Songwe border is a vital trade route between Tanzania and Malawi. Key imports into Malawi through this crossing include second-hand vehicle, soaps, medicaments, cement, fertilizer. Exports from primarily consist to agricultural produce. Local communities engage in cross-border trades by exchanging goods such as agricultural products, handicrafts, and daily necessaries. This trade fosters economic independence and cultural exchange, contributing to the livelihood of the people on the both sides of the border. To alleviate the congestions, Tanzania and Malawi are constructing one-stop border posts OSBP at the Songwe-Kasumulu entry point. This facility aims to streamline custom and immigration process by housing both countries' officials in a single location, thereby reducing delays. The project is projected to be completed in November 2024. While specific joint cultural festivals at Kasumulu-Songwe border are not well documented, the shared ethnic group in the region often participate in a similar traditional ceremonies and events. These cultural practices strengthen cross-border relationship and mutual understanding. The ongoing border dispute over the Lake Nyasa creates uncertainty regarding fishing rights, leading to the occasional tensions between Tanzania and Malawian fishermen. This ambiguity can result into an enforcement challenges dispute over the access to fishing areas, affecting the livelihood of the local fishing communities. Kasumulu-Songwe border crossing connects Tanzanian Kasumulu and Malawi-Songwe. This crossing is essential for the facilitated trade, travel, and the cultural exchange between the two nations. The border dispute over the Lake Nyasa, Lake Malawi, stems from the differing interpretations of the colonial treaties. Malawi's claims based on Heligoland Treaty on 1890, Malawi asserts sovereignty over the entire lake. Tanzanians argue that international norms detect a medium line divisions of the lake. Tanzania encouraging to use the maps that show its claim over the half-lake. Malawi resisting oil and gas explorations in the contested area. Do you know the goods that are transported through this border? Let me tell you. We used to see a lot of second-hand vehicles and construction materials like cement, manufactured goods like soap and fertilizers. Export from the Malawi, agriculture produce maize, tea, and tobacco. Fish from the Lake Nyasa. Local traders exchange agricultural goods, textiles, and small consumer products. Weekly markets are held near the border, fostering interactions and mutual economic benefits. Many locals depend on this trade for their income, often using traditional bartering method. One-stop border post OSBP. This joint facility will house custom and immigration officers from both nations under one roof, expanding procedures. The project is expected to be completed at November 2024. Efforts to digitize customer declarations are underway, aiming to reduce paperwork and delays. Shared ethnic groups such as Ngonde and Nyakyusa celebrate similar traditions and rituals. While there is a may not be formal joint festival, communities celebrating harvest festival and other events that promote unity. Traditional music and dances like Palipenga are popular on both sides of the border. Fishermen face harassment or confiscations of equipment in the dispute waters. Tension escalates when enforcement agencies patrol through the contested area. I think you have a lot in your mind, yet you need to hear some questions like, are there any tourism opportunities in Kasumulu-Songwe region? How do the Lake Nyasa disputes affect environmental conservation efforts? What the rules of regional organization SADC in the border dispute resolutions? What the main challenges faced by the truck drivers at Kasumulu-Songwe borders? Let me tell you the history of Heligoland-Zanzibar Treaty on 1890. The Heligoland-Zanzibar Treaty was a diplomatic agreement between the German Empire and the Great Britain signed on July 1, 1880. It aimed to resolve the colonial dispute in Africa and Europe during the height of the scramble for Africa. The treaty is named after the Heligoland Archipelago, a small group of islands in the North Sea, and Zanzibar, a significant territory in East Africa. Exchange of territories. Britain ceded the Heligoland island to Germany. Germany recognized British influence over the Zanzibar and adjacent coastal areas, allowing Britain to consolidate in East African territory. The treaty defined the border between Germany, East Africa, now Tanzania, the British Cultural Africa, now Malawi, as laying along the eastern shore of Lake Nyasa, Lake Malawi. This effectively placed the entirety of the lake under British control according to Malawi's interpretations of treaty. The Heligoland-Zanzibar Treaty continued to influence Tanzania-Malawi border disputes over the Lake Nyasa, Lake Malawi. Malawi asserts that the treaty grants its full ownership of the lake up to the Tanzanian shoreline. This claim is based on the wording of the treaty, which does not specify a shared border along the lake. Tanzania argues that the modern international law, including the principle of equitable sharing of water bodies, supersedes colonial-era treaty. Tanzania claims the border should run through the medium line of the lake, as it stands for the trans-bordering lake. The dispute has become more continuous with the discovery of potential oil and gas reserves in the lake. Fishing rights and environmental management have also been impacted, with the local communities hearing the brunt of the uncertainty. The African Union (AU) and the Southern African Development Community (SADC) have attempted to mediate the disputes. Discussions have focused on applying international norms to solve the issue amicably. Tanzania and Malawi has not reached the consensus on the whether to refer the dispute to the International Court of Justice (ICJ) or another arbitration body. Diplomatic talks remain ongoing but have yet to produce a resolution. Lake Nyasa, also known as Lake Malawi, provided significant economic benefit to both Tanzania and Malawi, supporting livelihoods, regional trades, and natural resource exploitation. Tanzania's sides of the lake support subsistence and commercial fishing. The lake attracts domestic and international tourists to the region, like Matema Beach, known for the scenic beauty and the water activities such as snorkeling, kayaking. Tourism around the lake boosts the local economy through hospitality services, craft sales, and the guided tours. Hello, thank you for watching. My name is Mlindo Amada. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. What I can tell you is a good experience that you need to hear and see the people interaction and the movement of the people, exchanging ideas, exchange the movement in order to make a good living. So what I'm gonna tell you, see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.